So at Coca-Cola Beverages Africa, we're the largest bottler by volume in Africa, accounting for about 40% of Coca-Cola products sold across the continent. We operate in 14 countries, from South Africa all the way up to Ethiopia. As a company, technology has been a critical enabler for our business, and it has become more and more important as time has progressed. So we've gone through a deliberate digitalization drive to modernize our IT infrastructure end to end. And we've moved heavily into the Microsoft stack to do so. We've put our digital core in place, and now for us, we have to transform our ways of work, transform our surrounding services. We truly believe that technology is an enabler that can help our business achieve exponential growth. We really believe technology can add significant value. It's obviously driving efficiencies and performance within our business, optimizing our cost base, and helping us to be more productive overall. And service our customers better at a lower price point every day. And we've been very deliberate to work with our partners, to work with NTT DATA, to work with Microsoft, and understand what technologies can we bring into our environment and how can those drive the business outcomes that we're looking for. You can't just modernize your technology stack. You have to revisit the way you work, but you also have to revisit the services that you wrap around that. So we buy a lot of services, ancillary services like service desks, support services, and so forth. And all of those need to transform as you digitalize your business to keep pace with the changing ways of work and to keep pace with the changing technology. So we were very deliberate in looking for opportunities to transform services and really evolve and grow them. The agentic AI came as a next step. So we'd identified the service desk. We'd said the service desk is where your business sees into the soul of IT. The service desk is where people touch IT. That's where they engage first. They don't talk to me. They don't talk to my colleagues. They talk to the services agent. So we needed to figure out, how do we transform the employee experience? How do we make their life simpler? How do we bring speed? How do we bring automation? How do we solve the simple things automatically without a person getting involved? And that would improve the employee experience immediately. The second part we said was, if we've now created capacity within these smart people in the service desk, we can get them to do different work. We can up their level of work. They can rather worry about, are we getting the trucks out the gate? Are we able to deliver our product to our customers? Are we able to get it out on time and deliver on time? Because that is customer service. That's how we can then improve customer service. The introduction of agentic AI and technologies like that is allowing us to evolve from a very static cookie cutter service to one that is a lot more personalized. So we, as part of the roadmap, we can then start to look at things like, well, why can't the AI do real-time language translation so that my users in Mozambique, instead of going to an on-site support engineer and asking him or her to go and log the call on their behalf because their English is not great and they can't explain the problem properly, they could explain it in Portuguese directly, and the AI could translate it so the agent can then understand it. And it's not just about transforming the service for our people, but it's also making sure that there's better career options for the guys sitting in the service desk. Who wants to sit and do the boring call every day of the week? They want to do the higher order stuff. They want to grow their careers. They want to operate at the next level. So for us, this is a great place for us to start implementing agentic AI and drive business value, but by no means is this the end of the journey. What was really good about working with NTT DATA is that we did not take a technology-first approach. We didn't even talk about technology. We talked about the services, we talked about how we're going to transform the services, and we talked about the outcomes we wanted to achieve as a business. The good thing with NTT DATA is you are truly a global organization, and you've got access to skills and talent and examples of work that has been done elsewhere in the world. So having NTT DATA and Microsoft working together in our landscape to drive value by leveraging the investments we made is why we've opted to go with Microsoft and with NTT DATA.